Hi, and welcome back to Move Well, Age Well. I'm Coach Kim, and we're continuing our journey in understanding that we don't stop moving because we get old because we stop moving. So I want to talk today about breathing. So as we add activity into our day, depending on the intensity of the activity, we need to breathe. So breathing is involuntary until you start exercising. So once you start exercising, once you start moving, once you start adding activity, then your heart rate increases and you do need to bring in more oxygen because oxygen is the energy source while you're doing your movement. So as we're going through these different movements, we need to cycle our breathing. So what I found through trial and error is as I ran, when I was running, I would inhale 3 steps and I would exhale 3 steps, and that was a really good pace where I could get enough oxygen in and I didn't end up panting. Because if you end up panting, which is you're not getting oxygen in. So when I was running, it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it would be so it was intentionally, and then it just became. So this is something that you have to practice. So as you go through your movements, what we want to do is cycle your breathing with your movement. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple exercises. I'm going to start with the bicep curls. So what you're going to do is with the bicep curls, you're going to inhale first. So the key to remember is you're going to exhale when you exert force, and that is when you're doing the work. You're going to inhale on the return, which is when you're not doing that much work. So to do a bicep curl, you want to inhale first, and then you're going to exhale. You're going to breathe in, inhale, exhale. The other thing is it keeps a really good pace, and as you move slower, you have more muscle fiber that works, so you're doing a lot of good, taking it at a slower pace. One more inhale or exhale, and then inhale down. Good. So the next one I want to show you is the squat, because each exercise, you're always going to exhale when you exert force, but there's a couple, like the bicep, that you have to inhale first. So on the squat, you're going to inhale as you go down. So you're going to inhale down, and you're going to exhale, bring it up. Breathing it in. You can also think of inhale, count, exhale, 1, inhale, 2. So that was a squat. So that was an example where you're going to inhale on the first movement, exhale on the second. The next one I want to demonstrate is shoulder raises. So this is another one where you're going to inhale first, and then you're going to exhale when you exert force, when you're doing that work. You're going to inhale, and then you're going to exhale, lifting it up, breathing it in, and you're going to exhale, lifting it up. One more time, inhale, exhale, lifting it up, and good. So the final thing that I want to add is a lot of times I play little mind games, and that's how I have created a lot of these behaviors. So when I exhale, I actually imagine my abdominals pressing that oxygen out. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, and I get an abdominal crunch. So let me demonstrate again. We're going to go back to the biceps. So I'm going to inhale, and then exhale. I just engaged my abdominals. It's hard to show. So we're going to inhale down, exhale, abdominals nice and strong. Breathing it in, exhale, and bringing it down. That's a twofold purpose. Number one, it's a really good way to cycle your breathing, because then you're going to exhale, squeeze. You get an abdominal crunch, so you're working those abdominals, and when your abs work, your back works, as in support muscles. The other part is that you're providing a lot of stabilization in between your ribs and hip. Anything rib to hip, 360 is mostly muscle. The only skeleton you have is your lumbar spine. And so think of your lumbar spine as this, and it moves all this upper body around. So it's important. That's why core muscles are important, and your core muscles are abdominals, back, everything, rib to hip, 360. So when you're doing a squat, you can inhale down, exhale, and then you're going to squeeze those abdominals. Inhale down, exhale, and the same with the shoulder raises. Breathing in, exhale, squeeze those abdominals, inhale down, exhale, press, and down. So you're getting your oxygen and you're going to get that stabilization in your core. We'll do more on core on the next edition of Move Well, Age Well. I thank you for your time. And don't forget, keep moving, because you don't stop moving because you get old. You get old because you stop moving. We will continue to age, but you don't have to get old. Have a great day.